is destructive.
This food is your culture.
Then the culture is destructive.
Before the game, sit on the sideline, then go to the back, and then come out in street clothes because a team is going to trade him. It's bull. Because when James Harden asked for a trade and essentially dogged it, I don't think there was no surprise or there's no one's going to fight back that James was dogging it his last days in Houston. But he was castrated for wanting to go to a different team, and everybody destroyed that man. And
you guys know how I feel about Draymond Green. I am not the biggest fan of him nor the NBA. They're a bunch of crybabies. They sat here, made millions of dollars, and then pretend as if somehow they've been oppressed, right? It's such nonsense. But if you are unfamiliar with what took place back before James Harden went to the Brooklyn Nets, he played like crap. And yes, he did get criticized for that. See, he says castrated, right? But he still as far as I know, James Harden still has his meat. So thusly, he wasn't castrated. He says destroyed. He wasn't destroyed, Draymond. He was criticized, namely because Houston had spent 7 years trying to build around James Harden, and it had actually looked like they actually do have a lot of good talent in Houston, and it'd be very interesting to have seen James Harden actually try and win with that squad. But he said, no, I want out. And the Houston Rockets, as they'd done for the past 7 years, acquiesced to him. There's a reason I'm making this video, kids. It really is. And it speaks to the heart of the problem or the poison that's within urban / Black American / the culture with a K. Let's let Draymond continue before I really dig in.
Yeah, a team can come out and say, oh, we want to trade a guy, and then that guy is to go sit. And if he doesn't stay professional, then he's a cancer, and he's not good in someone's locker room, and he's the issue.
Yes, Draymond, if he does not stay professional, then he is an issue. That's what's bringing me to the crux of this video, guys. In urban / Black culture, Black American culture, if it's halfway decent, right? It doesn't even have to be glorious. If it's a halfway decent concept or notion, then it is deemed white. So thusly, professionalism is deemed white. And if it is deemed white, right, then by the purest definitions of their ideology, right, it's wrong. It's bad. It's evil. It's the KKK. It's nonsense. So in Draymond Green's brain, professionalism equals white supremacy. No wonder he can't, they cannot adult good.
And we've seen situations of Harrison Barnes getting pulled off the bench. DeMarcus Cousins finding out that he's traded in an interview after the All-Star game. And we continue to let this happen. But I got fined for stating my opinion of what I thought should happen with another player. But teams can come out and continue to say, oh, we're trading guys, we're not playing.
See, what he's bitching about is from his professionalism, equal white supremacy mindset is that, oh, it's unfair that we, the players and the teams and the organizations, aren't held to the same standard. It's a double standard when much like, right, it's this conflation. It's this conflation within the culture that is just poisonous. And yet, this moron continues to go off about how, yes, the organization and the players should be held to the exact same standard. No, you shouldn't, because you're not the same thing. Much like men and women, complete organizations who write the checks for the players, right? Because one of the big notions that really got pressed over the past, decade or so has been this idea that, well, just because I take the money doesn't make me any less. It kind of does. Like, when you take the money, you are obligated to be professional. There was once a time, right? Like, and I can't blame Draymond Green for this, because he came up in a space and era where in a time, and we currently live in a time where, you just have to cry. It's all about your emotions. It's all about your feelings. And somebody else, oh my goodness, some woman will go, oh my goodness, and, give you tons of money. So thusly, we've culturally encouraged this mindset of, oh yeah, well, me and a organization that writes my checks are the exact same thing, and we should be held to the exact same standard. And I'm sorry, Draymond, but it really doesn't work that way. And if you really have that much of an issue with it, then there's this thing called the CBA, right? Because this is where unions come into play, because, you guys have one of the greatest unions in the world, yet here you are still complaining. And it's that female mindset, that female and feminine mindset that I talk about on this channel all the time, where, it'll just never be enough. Nothing's too good. And, well, because I got fined because you were sitting there talking smack about another player. Yeah, you as a player got fined, but when they sit players, it's them protecting their potential trade investment as a team and as an organization. You have completely different sets of skin in the game, sir.
You. And yet we're to stay professional.
Yes.
At some point, as players, we need to be treated with the same respect and have the same rights that the team can have.
No, because you're not the same thing as the team. This is so ridiculous. You know what? NBA right now, the ratings are down. It's crybaby bullshit like this that, is a big part of the reason why the NBA ratings are down. And it goes to show how truly sad the state of the culture within urban/Black America is, because he's sitting here talking about, oh well, we should, us in the team, a player and a team is the exact same thing. No, it ain't, bro. Like, those teams are way older than you. They're organizations. They're filled with people who themselves need to, make their paychecks and do their thing. So it's not even close to the same thing. But this terrible habit of conflation within the culture has made it to whereas, oh yeah, well, oh golly, what a brilliant mind that we're working with here. And once again, I mean, peep the sweatshirt, right? That's salmon color. It's on dude. It can't be pink. So that's salmon color. Yeah. Thanks, Cameron. Dick.
As a player, you're the worst person in the world when you want a different situation. But a team can say they're trading you, and that man is to stay in shape. He is to stay professional, and if not, his career is on the line.
Yes, oh my God. You see why I did this? Oh my God. Yes, your career as a professional athlete will be on the line if you don't stay in shape and remain professional. Yeah. Oh my God, it's too rich. It is just too rich, yo. Yo, what's that one chick with the glasses, Rage Against the Storm or something like that? I can't remember her name, but it was the bell curve, or it's just something like that, where there was just like, yo, like, yeah, your skin complexion might just indicate that you have a few percent lower IQ. And damn it, Draymond Green, you're really just putting it all out on display here, buddy.
At some point, This league has to protect the players from embarrassment like that. You know, we talk all of this stuff about you can't do this, you can't say that publicly. If you say that publicly, you're fine. Anthony Davis got fined, I think, $100,000 or something like that.
Why are you worrying about the next man pocket, huh? Why are you just worrying about Draymond Green money? You know what, you an activist or something like that? Huh? What, you trying to kick knowledge, nigga? Get the fuck out of my face. Okay, we're done here. We're done because it's just the ramblings of a childish mind, but a millionaire childish mind. Like, bro, it's up to each and every individual to make choices for themselves and the like. And the league was there before you. After this whole thing, who the hell knows what the league gonna be in 10 years? But a lot of this is the NBA's hubris just catching up with it, man. David Stern, where are you at, man? Seriously, Ricky Bobby, where are you at? Anyways, guys, with that being said, we're going to bring this one to an end. All the internet stuff. If you like it, tell us a like, dislike, go ahead, do that too. Nobody's scared of you. Sub if you enjoy my fantastic voice. You want to give videos like this every single day. Share, because sharing is scaring. And YouTube and Bitchute and like are the biggest fans of your boy over here for very obvious reasons. Bang the bell for notifications. Get something from Teespring and check me out on Patreon. Links in the description. Actually go into that description box and go to work. Do some damage, you know? And speak. Let me know. What do you guys think in the comments? Oh my God, this is this is kind of embarrassing. I know I identify as awesome more than black, but still, my black side is like, yo, dude, seriously, like Farouk back in old WWE days, where he would just look at what was that, Crime Time, and be like, damn. There was nothing I could have done. Guys, let me know what you think in the comments, and until the next one.
Men